Hi everybody. You may have seen a bunch of videos and news stories lately about something called the 1023 Project, which is a skeptical movement aimed at poking holes into homeopathy. So what is homeopathy exactly? Well, it's often promoted as a safe, natural alternative to Western medicine. Most people really don't know what it's about, though, and they'll tell you it's herbal medicine or something like that. But actually, homeopathy works on three basic principles. The first is like cures like. Stated plainly, it means that the proper remedy for a person's disease is that substance that is capable of producing in a healthy person symptoms similar to those from which the person suffers. In other words, to cure a symptom, you can dose yourself with something else that causes it. Homeopaths think that symptoms are signs that the body is trying to heal itself, so they think that if you cause more symptoms, your body will heal itself faster. I don't really know why they think that makes sense. The second principle is called potentization. A homeopathic cure apparently won't work unless you shake it, apparently a certain number of times in each direction, and whack it against a leather paddle. They think that doing that somehow transfers the essence of the cure into the water that it's put in. So even if there's nothing left of the substance, the essence will remain behind. And the third one is called the principle of infinitesimals. Literally, they think that the less you take of something, the more of an effect it'll have. Seriously. You're supposed to take a substance, add it to water, shake it, strike it with the paddle a specific number of times in each direction, then extract part of the water, put it into more water, and repeat the whole process. Now, the first two of these principles are scientifically ridiculous. Like cures like doesn't make any sense when you're talking about a lot of homeopathic treatments for things like sleep loss, where the symptom would be not sleeping, and the cure you'd use would have to be something that's known to keep you awake. But it's really the last part, the law of infinitesimals, that puts homeopathy way over the line into flat out insanity. From our knowledge of chemistry, we've learned the idea of a mole. A mole is a number. It's the number of atoms in 12 grams of carbon 12. It's a constant for every element. That is, if you have an element with an atomic weight of X, then there will be 1 mole of that element's atoms in X grams of that element. The number turns out to be about 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, and that's where the number of the 1023 project comes from. What the number means is that if you dissolve a substance enough, eventually you'll reach a point where the chances of having even a single atom of the substance in your solution approaches zero. The concentration of a homeopathic treatment is measured in either X or C. 1X means that the cure has been diluted down to 1 part per 10 parts water. 1C means 1 part per 100 parts water. Many common homeopathic treatments can be as dilute as 20C, which is the same as 40X. Because of Avogadro's number, the number related to the mole, that means that the chances that even a single molecule of a 20C cure is present in an entire pill is about 1 in 16 quadrillion, 605 trillion, 778 billion, 811,026,237. For all intents and purposes, that's a zero chance that there's any actual active ingredient in the pill. But this isn't even the most dilute homeopathic treatment. Some go as high as 300C, which would be 600X. To give you an idea of how ridiculous that is, there are only somewhere on the order of 10 to the 79th atoms of hydrogen in the entire universe. And hydrogen is the single most abundant element in existence. This means that in a single pill of a 600X homeopathic cure, there would have to be about 10 to the 520th universes before you're guaranteed to get a single molecule of the cure in one pill. So in other words, there's literally nothing in it. It's a sugar pill. For it to have any sort of effect beyond a placebo, the laws of physics and chemistry would have to be violated several times over. So, the 1023 project has been going out and massively overdosing on homeopathic remedies, things like sleep aids and stuff like that, just to show that there's absolutely nothing it can do. It has no effect. There's nothing in it. It's just a sugar pill. So, to take part in that, I've gone out and bought Hyland's Calms Forté sleep aid. It's homeopathic. Let's see here. It says indications: temporary symptomatic relief of simple nervous tension and occasional sleeplessness. As a relaxant, take 1 to 2 tablets with water as needed 3 times daily, preferably before meals. For insomnia, 1 to 3 tablets, 1/2 to 1 hour before retiring. There's 50 in the bottle. I'm feeling really sleepy. Let's go ahead and take them all. It tastes terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. From the little brochure they include here. Hyland makes homeopathic medicines that are natural, safe, and do not have non-drug contraindications. Well, I guess they wouldn't. They have nothing in them that could be reacted to. Homeopathy is a system of medicine that has been proven safe, effective, and natural since its development over 200 years ago. It is a natural approach that works with the body to safely heal itself. Homeopathic medicines do not suppress the symptoms of an illness, but rather help the body itself rid itself of the actual illness. Wasn't that nice? Hyland's Calms Forte is the best-selling homeopathic sleep aid in America. On the market for over 50 years, Calms Forte has a long history of safety and efficacy, helping to clear your head so you can fall asleep naturally and wake up refreshed. Nothing left in the bottle, really? Oh well. No. Oh, non-habit forming. I guess that's a good thing. Well, that's it. We will wait around a little while, and I will check back in to make sure I'm still alive and awake. Ta-da!